Its only divided state government, all legislative seats are up on the ballot tonight.
Let's now go to CBS 3's Emma Quinn, who is in the newsroom with more on what this could mean for control of the state House and Senate. Emma.
Krista and Tony, whoever is elected into the state House and Senate tonight could have a huge impact on who gains control of the legislature in future elections. As this year is a census year, that means redistricting will occur. Currently, whoever is elected into the state House and Senate tonight could have a huge impact on who gains control of the legislature in future elections. And currently, Republicans have control over the state by 3 seats, and the DFL holds control of the state by 16 seats. Now, we spoke with Governor Tim Walz earlier this evening. He said he's willing to work with both parties, but since the pandemic, it has been a challenge.
Always willing to work with everyone, but I really do think our partisanship has really stalled to a point where we have to be able to see past some of those differences.
Now, results have started to come in for some of these races. For the House of Representatives District 3A, the DFL incumbent Rob Eklund is starting to beat Republican Thomas Manahan. Now, Eklund is winning by almost 67% of the vote. The Marine Corps veterans' goals at the state capitol are to create and retain jobs, supporting education and affordable health care. Another race where results are making their way is the House of Representatives District 6B. Now, DFL incumbent David Leesgard is winning with almost 55% of the vote. Republican candidate Julie Burria has roughly 54% of the vote. Now, Leesgard's agenda included bringing more business and jobs to the area, and he's a supporter of mining and says environmental stewardship can coexist. Now, over in the state Senate District 6, making up Virginia, Evelyn, Cotton, Hibbing in the Chisholm area, DFL incumbent David Tomasoni is winning with roughly 50% of the vote. 27% of the precincts are reporting that he's beating Republican candidate Joe Moran, who has 41% of the vote. Now, Tomasoni has been in politics since 1992 and is focused on mining, economic development, and supporting seniors and veterans. Now, other races we're keeping an eye on tonight are the state Senate District 7, where DFL incumbent Eric Simonson did not make it past the primary race, where he was defeated by DFLer Jen McEwen. Also, Republican Sandy Lehman is retiring this year, meaning the House of Representatives seat for District 5B will have a newcomer. Tony, Kristen, I'll send it back to you.